Hello and welcome back. So Ryan from HitScan had conducted interviews with the developers and I wanted to bring forth some of the questions he had asked. It's all from HitScan. I'm just briefing some of the most important things here, especially since that video is quite huge with a lot of information though. First off, no information on Yoru changes. Just nothing. Just talks. That's it. No slightest information. They said that they will talk about Yoru changes only when they can talk about it. So again, don't expect any Yoru changes in the next patch. And do not get your hopes up high, especially since Champions is around the corner. Second, Omen changes that are rumored are actually false. The ultimate rework, no flashing teammate, everything is false. They are simply looking at controllers at the moment and they are talking about changing some things to establish more identity for every agent, ever since Astra had taken a lot of the spot. Nothing more has been tested. Will Omen receive changes? Maybe, but nowhere close. It will take some time, maybe next episode for all we know. So the changes that were rumored are completely false. That's not the idea that they have in mind to try and change Omen at the moment. Third, we have seen a huge reduction in number of agent changes recently, and they responded to that as well. When the game came out, it was very fresh and they were still learning how to balance agents and weapons and stuff. As time went on, they have moved away from this rapid deployment approach where they deploy changes rapidly every patch or every other patch. They're slowing down and they have chosen to look at things a bit more briefly before implementing them. That's why we got a huge changes in the patch 3.0. If you remember, we got changes for initiators, controllers, duelists, and overall everywhere. And we didn't get much changes after that. So that's the approach they are taking and they will remain like this for a while. Especially since esports events have become very regular for Valorant. So many masters with qualifiers and it's just so many tournaments going on. And we also got champions around the corner. So they don't want to implement any huge change all of a sudden. So that's another reason why they have slowed down the rapid deployment approach they had last year. So again, don't expect much next patch in agent changes, at least because of champions. The next huge agent changes, you should expect next episode after the champions. Hopefully huge changes to shift the meta. Next, Deathmatch, nothing specific, but you should expect some changes in the next couple of months, mostly to spawning times and other timing stuff. They cannot invest in a jump in, jump out system where you can just queue up to a deathmatch and straight away you just enter a game and you just immediately start destroying people. That's not what they can do. So they're not going to implement that. You will always have to queue up to deathmatch. You need to find people and you just need to wait till everybody loads in and the warm-up time comes in and stuff like that. It's not going to be like a get in, play deathmatch, get out. They cannot do that because it's costly for them in terms of resources. So don't expect that as well. December as well is a holiday season, so that's also one of the reason why these deathmatch changes will be delayed further. And not gonna lie, the pace for game changes has slowed down too much. I hope they increase it in the next episode. There are some issues with the game with maps and game modes and agents, but yeah, I hope they pick up the pace a bit more. I really like the observer changes that they are bringing in. They are really good, insane, but I hope they focus on other aspects as well. And that's all the important notes from the interview. There are stuffs regarding Chamber and the new ranked 5-star edition stuffs. So do check out the full interview. The link is in the description.